Adam, you want to start us?
Sav'ell, how much confidence did you gain last season with that playing time as a converted defensive player, and how has your development looked this offseason?
Yeah, definitely a lot of confidence. Just getting the reps that I got and the reps increasing over the year. Us having the success that we had last year, and then obviously knowing that we left some meat on the table, personally and as a team. So just took that into the offseason, tried to work on whatever I could work on.
At a recent practice, Coach Prime asked the position coaches, send your best guy out to the middle, and without blinking, Coach Brett sent you out. What does that say for your confidence in what you've done this camp that he didn't hesitate to say it's you right now?
I think it just says that he trusts me, that I show up every day to, our pillars of our program, that I do them, I show up, I work, I'm accountable, and he trusts me to be where I need to be and do my job.
Brian, go ahead.
So I want to ask you, how long it took you to acclimate to tight end last year, to get rid of that feeling of wanting to hit a quarterback and actually be the friend of a quarterback?
Honestly, probably like week 3, just because, especially when you're in the trenches, playing DN, you're supposed to strike your hands right away, but sometimes, tight end, you keep the hands tight, and I built that muscle memory. So just having to get the reps, in practice, and especially in the games, which is the real look, probably about week 3, week 4, I say I actually, started to get real comfortable with playing tight end.
How much are you enjoying that?
It's fun. Like I said, it's a different approach to the game, being on offense. It's a little more cerebral, obviously, and, we know exactly what we're going to do. Obviously, defense might shift the look or my roller coverage or something like that, but we still know, for the most part, we got to be in that spot, blocking whoever's in that spot, or we got to be at that depth, running that route. Defense, a lot of stuff moves, and, we got to react to the offense. So just a different game and more mental, I feel like.
Sav'ell, making a switch like you did is not something you see out of guys with your high school recruiting pedigree. What about this place in the program made you want to do whatever it took to kind of be a part of it and contribute for this team?
Any level of sports I've ever played, I always felt like you just got to do what's best for the team or what the team asks you. I've never been scared to get my feet dirty, get my hands dirty, or do the dirty work or sacrifice for myself for the team. So they just, like I said, they asked me when that happened if I wanted to play tight end. I was like, whatever it takes to get on the field and whatever it takes to help the team, I'll do. So that's what I did.
Right. How motivating is it for you knowing that this offense is going to utilize the tight end a lot more than it did last year?
I would say it's not going to add any extra motivation. Like last year, I was trying to get whatever I could, whether it's going to be, I think I got like 12, 13 reps the first game, I'm trying to get every 13 reps I could, and perfect my reps. And, towards the end of the season, I started getting some more reps. But, I'm always motivated to try to get everything I can and get all the meat off the bone. So,